Full credit to Hyundai for sticking the course in this situation. Very, very tricky for them. Their electric car sales have fallen by 35% worldwide this year. For the first 3 months of the year, their EV sales have just collapsed from about 8.5% of their overall volume to only 5%. But Hyundai is saying, you know what? We're not going to do what General Motors are doing, or Ford are doing, or Toyota are doing. We're still all in on EVs. We're going to invest around, I believe, $70 billion over the next 3 years, because even though we're having this bit of a crisis right now, the future of transportation is electric. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching The Electric Viking. Great to see you. Over the past 7 days, the CEO of Hyundai has said he's criticized other automakers for basically, getting cold feet, being scared, just sticking to the status quo. We know who he's referring to here. We know what he's saying. And this is pretty impressive from Hyundai, considering what's going on right now, or what is going on right now. So far this year, Hyundai's EV sales were down 33% in March. Hyundai's EV sales for the entire year were down around 33% as well. Hyundai's hybrid sales are down 53%. So if you just look at Hyundai's purely EVs, they're only down 30%. But because plug-in hybrids are down significantly, and because Genesis EVs are down 53%, it means that overall Hyundai's EV sales are down 33% for the first quarter of this year. You would think that that would result in Hyundai saying, let's just do what Ford are doing, General Motors are doing. General Motors said they were going to be EV only by 2035. They've changed their minds now. They're tampering down EV sales production numbers, but Hyundai are not doing that. Basically, the CEO of Hyundai said, yep, that's just whatever. It's one quarter. We can handle it. In March, Hyundai's EV sales were actually, compared to last year, lower than last year. Same thing for the first quarter of this year. EV sales this year, first quarter, lower than last year, which doesn't make sense. I don't understand this. How can this be happening? Around 5.8% of Hyundai's volume this year was electric versus 9% a year ago, which is bizarre. I mean, Hyundai have significantly improved the Ioniq 5, which is obviously one of the best electric cars you can buy. They've improved it. It's got more range. It's the same price. In some places, it's cheaper. All electric car volume has decreased by 33% year over year to 19,310 vehicles. That includes 18,266 from Hyundai brand and 1,044 from Genesis. Now, Genesis sales actually in March were down 62%. People are looking at Genesis and they're saying, well, why would I buy Genesis EV? They're not any better than Hyundai EVs. Yeah, and that's probably true. I mean, realistically, why would you buy a Genesis EV? If you have bought one, guys, let me know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's some kind of reason that Genesis EVs are better, but people aren't realizing why they are better. EV sales in March were 19,310. That's worldwide. That's down 33% for 5.2% share. That meant that, 94.8% of all Hyundai vehicles sold worldwide in March were either hybrids or internal combustion or fuel cell vehicles. But if you have a look at the hydrogen vehicles that Hyundai sold in March, they sold 269 worldwide. That's down 63% from last year. 0.1% of Hyundai sales all over the world were powered by hydrogen. What a massive waste of money that was for Hyundai investing in hydrogen. But anyway, you live and you learn. That said, it was a multi-billion-dollar investment. Anyhow, what's the takeaway message from this? Hyundai's EV sales, why are they going down? I honestly don't really know. I think they're really good. Hyundai do make good EVs. They've improved them. They haven't done what other companies have done and just gone, we made an EV, buy it. If you don't want it, whatever, buy it. They've actually improved the product. The new Ioniq 5 is better than last year. It's got more range. And the Ioniq 6 is also a very good car. They're relatively affordable. I don't really understand why their sales have gone down. Is this to do with production? Are they not producing enough vehicles? I haven't been able to work that out either. What's the real reason for this? I don't know. But let's look at the numbers here. worldwide EV sales have risen this year. But a lot of that is due to who? It's due to China and Chinese automakers. And the truth is, the Chinese auto market has electrified at a really rapid pace. And that means that companies like BYD crushing it, and companies like Hyundai are sort of being left behind. Honestly, I think this really shows us where the future of the automotive industry is going, doesn't it? It shows us that, well, the biggest automakers in the world by 2030 are likely to be the EV automakers. They're likely to leapfrog some of these companies like General Motors, some of these companies like Toyota. They're likely to be left behind. And I know that's hard to see now, but we all said the same thing when Kodak was, selling billions of dollars worth of these films, right? That you have to go into the dark room and process. Anyway, those old school, we all thought, digital cameras, are they really going to catch on? Smartphones, are they really going to catch on? But it happened very, very quickly. Thanks for watching.